You want to see where the limit goes when it comes to the tracking capabilities of the DJI Mini 4 Pro and the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Join me when I'm going to make them track me when I'm running in the forest. And it starts right here. So I did the test in this forest in the summer as well with the DJI Mini 3 Pro. That was of course a lot easier because then all these small branches and things had leaves on it, so it was a lot easier for the drone to detect. And in the manual it says that you should not fly where you have small branches because the drone's optical avoidance sensors can't detect it. So let's see how well it can detect these small things. If you saw my previous video on the DJI Mini 4 Pro, you know that we went through the different tracking modes it has. In this video, we're just going to leave it to track me from behind because I think that is going to be the simplest one. I don't want to put it in auto because I don't think that this little drone will manage auto here. It will start flying sideways and then crash into the first tree because it actually crashed a couple of days ago and that was a pretty big tree and that looked like this. Oh Jesus, that was close to that tree. So the tree it was missing was this one. It's a pretty big tree and it completely missed it. That is really disappointing. So hopefully it's not going to happen this time as fast as it did that time. We have it on active shots, we're going to have it on manual, we're going to have go. And now this little thing here to the left, that thing that is showing that it should track me from behind. And this is the other issue when you're going to track things like this because you need to have the remote with you and it's a little bit tricky. So let's see how this works. Let's just walk and then we're going to jog and then we're going to do it maybe a little bit faster if the drone still keeps up with us. I always have my thumb on top of these pause buttons so we know that I can pause the drone if I notice that it's actually start running or flying into things and where it shouldn't be. And here we have the first obstacles. Look here, these thin branches. Hopefully it will discover them. Oh, it's so many tiny branches. I don't think this will last for too long, unfortunately. And the ground is so hard, so the drone will probably be destroyed if it crashes. So if you appreciate these kind of videos, please buy me a cup of coffee because that makes it possible for me to maybe have the possibility to buy spare parts and send it in for repair if things are breaking. Because DJI doesn't pay me anything to do these kind of videos or tests. Okay, let's increase the tempo a little bit. Ooh, okay, it did it. And here we have tricky trees. Let's see how this works. Ooh, holy crap, that was close. It decided to fly really fast. Okay. Another drone is a little bit further away. And when you're running like this, when there is ice and snow, there's not much snow here in Canada right now, but then I have my ice bug shoes. They don't sponsor me at all, but I really like the shoes because they have built-in spikes. So I have fantastic grip. And I'm gonna link to them if I find a suitable link. Okay, so here we have a pathway that is closed. Behind me. Just gonna see if it can track me. I'm a YouTuber testing out the tracking capabilities of this. Nope. That was a close call. Oh shit. And again, it was one of those tiny branches that it couldn't detect. So let's see here, we have more issues. It's flying way too, but no, it actually detects them. Let's see how this works. Pretty good. These ones, they are so hard to see because it's... that was another one. I think we have reached the limitations of this drone when it comes to these kind of obstacles. Yep, look, here is another one that it almost flew into. I can't remember that I had these issues with the DJI Mini 3 Pro though. Ooh. That's one thing that I think that it might gonna run into. No, it did it. Went around. Okay. Okay, this is another issue. I don't think we're gonna be able to go past here. No, ooh, that was too close. I don't really trust this one. And that maybe has to do with the issues that I was encountering before when it flew into a fairly big tree. No, okay. Just trying to figure things out. Ooh. Ooh. Shit, did you see that? Holy crap! How did it manage to... Whoa! Okay, that was a close call. That was almost too close. Hopefully everything is working still. Go. Okay. But we have definitely reached the limit of what the drone can do when it comes to those small branches. So beware small branches. It doesn't see them. And sometimes it doesn't even see the big trees. But if we have big obstacles like this, it should be a lot easier. But here again we have these tiny branches, and then I need to use my own eyes instead of the drone eyes because I don't trust them at all. Okay. Here I think we can pace up a little bit because we have a nice forest. See how that works. Ooh, that was some nice paths it took. Some nice... Okay, here we have more issues. Will this even work? No. Look, now it's doing that again. It would never do this, the DJI Mini 3 Pro. The DJI Mini 3 Pro would not have flown into these things. So I wonder if the conclusion is that the tracking capabilities of the DJI Mini 4 Pro is less good than the DJI Mini 4 Pro. Look, now it's on its way into these ones as well. And these ones you can definitely see. This is really annoying actually. I mean, if we don't have these obstacles that are easy to fly into, it works really well. But when we have these tiny things, it really seems to struggle. Let's see if it flies into these big trees. No, managed to avoid those ones at least. But that was crazy that it flew into those branches and then it just kind of resumed in the air. Let's see if it can track me through this weird place. Okay, that worked. Let's keep an eye on it. Because I don't trust this thing as much as I trust my DJI Mini. Trust my DJI Mini. Now it did it again. Again it flew into these tiny branches. They tried to find a new place where we have bigger trees. So here we have a lot different terrain. We don't have those tiny branches anymore. And I'm thinking about bringing out the DJI Mini 3 Pro just to compare how that should handle these obstacles that we just flew through, so we can see how well that performs in comparison to the DJI Mini 4 Pro. So let's do a new tracking. We have active shots and then manual and go. And as I said, if you would like to know exactly how these different active track feature and tracking features work, check the video I've linked, because then I'm going to go through all of those different modes so you know which one to use in what situation. And it's just so nice to run on ice with these shoes, by the way, because they are super grip. Okay, let's pace up a little bit. Here we have branches with Ooh, that was way too close for comfort. You can't even detect those things. It's really disappointing, to be honest. So be aware of that when you use the tracking features of the DJI Mini 4 Pro. You have to be careful, because it doesn't see things the way that you expect it to. And here, we'll for sure fly into these things. Okay, it was just lower. If it wasn't, would probably fly into it. Okay, it's completely lost. Look here, it's far into the woods. Completely lost. Completely lost. How would it resolve this? And how did it manage to get in here? It literally just flew straight through this, and it was nothing else than luck that it didn't crash into things. Really? DJI? I definitely need to bring the DJI Mini 3 Pro here to see how that one compares, because this is not good. Ooh, it's doing those weird jerky things. And for anyone that is thinking that it makes any difference if I have it on cinematic, normal, sports mode, it doesn't, because it always uses a kind of normal mode when you're tracking, and I've gone through this in previous videos as well. I'm a lot more careful about what the drone is doing now. So the big trees are no problem, but the small ones, they are creating real challenges. I just lost the track of the path. Let's bring out the DJI Mini 3 Pro to see how that one performs in the same location and flying the same path. Back in the forest with the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Let's do it. For some reason I have more confidence in the DJI Mini 3 Pro because I've done so much more tracking with this drone. Of course it's doing great. Let's see how it goes here. We have these little challenges. Did that with a great performance. Now we're getting to this section. Now we're soon to where I had to fly the drone manually for the first time. Okay, so now we are getting close. Here we had some, okay, that worked. That's where I had the first issues. Oh shoot, that was close. Did you see that? That was so close to those branches. Okay. Here we have some more issues coming up. That worked. And here we have problems again, of course. See how it manages. That was close. Okay. It figured it out. It feels like this one has better. Okay, now we have this one. I don't think it will see that. Okay, it goes down. But now I had to fly it manually with the DJI Mini 4 Pro. And here we have the issues where we crashed. The semi-crash at least. Let's see how this works. Okay, so and go down. Ooh! I don't know if it noticed or detected that thing or if it was just pure luck. But by now we crashed the first time with the DJI Mini 4 Pro. Woo! Did you see that? I know the DJI Mini 3 Pro is not supposed to have any sideways obstacle avoidance sensor, but the front facing are pretty wide, so it does detect things, even on the sides, but not 90 degrees to the side. Okay, now it's doing some weird things, trying to figure out where I am. Oh, it did it! It found me again. Okay, so this will probably not work at all. This is where I had to do it manually before. Let's see if I can go through here with the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Could definitely not do that with the DJI Mini 4 Pro. Trying to figure it out. It takes that path instead. Look! It flew past everything. I don't know what you think, but I'm really impressed by the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Even at this time when DJI Mini 4 Pro is supposed to be the best one out there. But when it comes to tracking and front-facing obstacle avoidance, this one is good. Okay, here we have all these small ones. This will require me to stop. I don't want to crash into. Oh, Jesus! Okay, I paused it by accident. Okay, let's resume. Oh, okay. It detects it. It saw it. I mean, I don't know what you think, but I'm impressed by the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I don't even feel that I need to look back as much with this drone as I need to do with the DJI Mini 4 Pro. And shoes with studs, that's amazing for their size. To run here without these shoes, it would have been a complete nightmare. And this is where we resumed the tracking with the DJI Mini 4 Pro, where we didn't have these small tiny branches. This, the DJI Mini 3 Pro, did without any problems at all. At least we didn't crash. Oh! Just by saying that, we did a major crash. Look here. So why did this happen? I assume that the drone went this way. You can probably see on the recording where it went. And the propeller is pretty badly damaged as well, so we cannot resume this tracking test. But we can definitely conclude that the DJI Mini 4 Pro is not really better than the DJI Mini 3 Pro. And they both have major issues when it comes to small branches. Yeah, look at this one. This is where it crashed into this little tiny flimsy thing. Hopefully you liked this video and that you would like to watch more of my videos. And the videos I have here on the side, the top one, that is the latest uploaded video I have, and the bottom one, that is the video that YouTube recommended to watch after this one. Thank you again for watching. Have a good one. Bye.